What happens when a country starts deploying robots not one at a time, but as an army? That's exactly what is happening in China right now. Robots are already directing traffic, walking alongside police, and patrolling public spaces. Different robots are taking on different roles at the same time in real environments. And when you look at all of them together, it starts to feel less like innovation and more like a robot army already in motion. It starts with something simple, but impossible to ignore. In Wuhu City in China's Anhui province, a robot is working as a traffic officer at a busy intersection. This robot, known as Intelligent Police Unit R001 and developed by MIRO Robotics, is fully integrated into the city's live traffic signal system and operates in coordination with real-time light changes. It uses multiple high-definition cameras along with an intelligent voice system to monitor the surroundings, identify violations, and respond to situations as they happen. In one instance, when a cyclist moved into the wrong lane, the robot issued a real-time verbal warning generated through its AI system, rather than relying on pre-recorded responses. It is also capable of detecting illegal parking and can be directed to move to different locations when needed. Unlike a human officer, it can operate continuously without fatigue and maintain consistent performance in different weather conditions. A local traffic officer, Jiang Zihao, described it as a new kind of colleague that can assist effectively, which reflects how these systems are already being accepted as part of daily operations. What if a robot cop made a mistake and fined you wrongly? Who would you even complain to? Tell me your thoughts. But here's the crazy part. R001 is just the beginning of what China has already put on the ground. Another example of this shift can already be seen on the streets of Shenzhen, where the PM01 humanoid robot built by EngineAI is operating in public environments. The robot moves in a smooth and natural way that immediately stands out, making people stop and watch as it walks through crowded areas. It is able to understand its surroundings in real time, which allows it to move safely through people, follow directions, and respond to what is happening around it. In the Nanshan district, the robot has been seen moving alongside police officers, interacting with people, waving to crowds, and even shaking hands with the public. Priced at around 88,000 yuan, or roughly $12,000, the robot is already being used to support patrol activities and reduce the workload on human officers. The public response has been largely driven by curiosity, with many people reacting to how naturally the robot moves and interacts in real-world situations. Then comes a robot that feels like something entirely different from what we've seen so far. In Shenzhen, a humanoid robot from EngineAI was seen walking side by side with real police officers during a public patrol, moving through a crowded tourist area with confidence and control. The footage quickly spread online because of how naturally the robot moved in a real-world setting. This robot is part of EngineAI's T800 family, a full-sized humanoid built for strength, speed, and stability in demanding environments. It can run, change direction quickly, and handle physically intense actions, which is why it is being explored for roles beyond simple assistance, including public safety and industrial work. At the same time, it can understand its surroundings and react in real time, allowing it to operate in complex situations without constant human control. This is where the bigger picture starts to appear, because robots like the T800 represent a new level of capability for China, with the potential to be used in high-pressure scenarios. And yet, humanoid robots are only one part of what is already active on the streets. Quadruped robots, often called robot dogs, are now becoming a visible part of real-world security and patrol operations across multiple cities in China. And one of the clearest examples is the X30 from DEEP Robotics. This robot is already being used in inspection and patrol roles, where it can move through crowded streets, climb stairs, and navigate uneven environments while continuously monitoring its surroundings. It is designed to operate in places where traditional systems struggle, which allows it to support security teams by covering areas that would otherwise require constant human attention. At the same time, Unitree's robots are also showing how far this technology is expanding, especially with the GO2 and the B2W. The GO2 has appeared in military-style training footage, where it has been used for reconnaissance tasks and tested in more high-risk scenarios, showing how these systems could be adapted beyond basic patrol. The B2W takes a different approach, combining speed and load capacity, which allows it to move quickly across larger areas while carrying equipment or supporting logistics. Together, these robots show that robotic policing in China is no longer limited to humanoids. but is already evolving into a wider system of machines working directly in real-world operations. If robot dogs become better than real dogs at security, would people stop keeping real dogs? Comment your thoughts. So why is all of this happening so fast and at this scale? Because this is not random, it is a strategy. These robots are being placed in public spaces on purpose, where people can see them, interact with them, and slowly get used to their presence. When a robot is directing traffic or walking beside officers, it is not just doing a task, it is becoming something people start to accept as normal. This is the first step. Normalize the presence before expanding the role. At the same time, every real-world interaction helps these systems learn faster, improving how they respond, move, and operate outside controlled environments. Over time, this reduces hesitation. So when more advanced robots arrive, they do not feel unfamiliar or disruptive. What looks like simple deployment is actually preparation. When you step back and connect everything together, the real reason becomes clear. China is facing an aging population, a shrinking workforce, and rising labor costs across industries. These are long-term challenges, and they require long-term solutions. That is why robots are not being built as showcases, but as future workers. The machines seen on the streets today are only phase one of a much larger plan. The goal is to develop systems that can take on real work across industries where human labor is becoming harder to sustain. In that sense, robotics is no longer just about innovation, it is becoming part of the country's economic foundation. And nowhere is this shift becoming more visible than inside factories. Midea Group has already taken this shift directly into real production with a robot that is built very differently from anything we've seen so far. MIRO U is a 6-armed industrial robot designed not to copy human movement, but to go beyond it. Instead of working step by step like a person, it can handle multiple tasks at the same time, with different arms performing different roles in a single continuous flow. One arm can hold a component, another can position it, while another is already fastening or preparing the next step. This ability to work in parallel reduces delays, removes the need for multiple workers across separate stations, and keeps production moving without interruption. The robot is already entering real factory use at Midea's Wuhu City facility, where it is expected to improve efficiency significantly and streamline how production lines operate. This is where robotics clearly shifts from imitation to pure performance, focusing on output rather than human likeness. Imagine competing with a robot that has 6 hands working at the same time, powered by an AI brain that never slows down. How can any human keep up with that level of speed and efficiency? Comment below your thoughts. And then comes the robot that brings everything together. The Walker S2 from UBTECH is not just designed to perform tasks, it is built to function as part of an actual workforce. This is a full-sized industrial humanoid developed for logistics, assembly, and structured manufacturing environments where coordination and consistency are critical. Instead of replacing entire systems at once, it works alongside human workers, handling repetitive and physically demanding tasks while fitting into existing production lines. What makes this moment important is that companies are not just testing these robots, they are buying them and deploying them. With major partnerships already in place, including use in industries like automotive, electronics, and even aerospace manufacturing, Walker S2 represents the point where humanoid robots move beyond assistance and become active participants in real work environments. Everything shown before leads to this shift, where robots are no longer demonstrations, but part of how industries actually operate. And this is just the beginning of a much bigger shift already unfolding in real time. What we are seeing today are the early pieces of a system that is only going to grow stronger and more capable from here. Because if this is where things stand right now, the next phase might be even more unexpected.